not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me a reason. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me a reason. I've been trying not to go off the deep end. I don't think you wanna give me.
What up, yo? Welcome back to the channel. As you know, I'm your boy Elyk-G. And today, we just out at the lot spot, getting a little bit of practice in. Well, this is the local lot spot anyway. But today, I think I'm gonna give y'all a rundown on my Stunt Z125. As you all know her, her name is Ruthie, or if you may not know her, this is Ruthie Red Pen. She is named after my best friend's grandmother, who absolutely loved me like I was one of her own. His whole family, for that matter, loves me like I'm one of their own. So that's my family. But this I named after her just because, I don't know, it felt right in the moment, and Ruthie just fit her. So, but not in any kind of specific order. I'm gonna just kind of go through everything that I've put into the bike and that I've done for my stunt build. I may forget some things, I may not, but let's get into it. So we'll start in the front. First thing I went and got, as you all know, I rep that Anarchy Nation. We got some axle sliders here. I actually might take them off because people say if you crash the right way, you can break your axles here. So they might get removed, but I got them on the front and the back. Here, I got a little brake caliper slider, and I'm glad I got it because it's a little chewed up, so save my brake lines and everything. Bought that, I believe, off of Wish, quite possibly. Yeah, many things have been purchased off of Wish. From there, we go up to the brake line, stainless steel brake line. I get these from my boy on Facebook. I'll tag him right here for y'all. So if you're ever looking for some brake lines, he can make custom ones, and it's the best bang for your buck you're gonna get. I guarantee it. So we keep going up. There's another brake line here. I'll get into that later. That runs to the back for the handbrake setup. As you can see, I did my own little, number plate thing where I figure it's all females on there, and it only fit right to put a bunch of badass females on Ruthie and have her represent. So we did the light bar up front. As we move around, RSC lever, nothing but the best. I got the 2-finger, that way it's easy to pull. Wrapping around the handbrake here, we got the Adeline Master. I forget what millimeter it is. It works. People will rag on you for whatever handbrake you use. Look, you learn with what you learn with. Eventually, if you want to get a new one, you can get a new one. As always, the Pro Taper bars. Everybody runs Pro Tapers. Me, I got the 7/8 SEs. I like them because they're wider and I have longer arms. I also like hitting the corners too, so having wider bars allows you to lean in the corners a little bit more. 2, when this thing falls over, the bars are sticking out further, so helps catch the crash a little bit more. They rarely hit now. I'll get into that in a little bit, but we got the gas tank covered. This I believe I bought off of Amazon, maybe something like that. Came with cheap hardware. As you can see, one popped out, or rather it snapped as I was putting it in. I barely put any torque behind it, and the head just popped off, but it's been running like that for a minute now. We got the aftermarket seat here. Ordered that off of Amazon as well. As we wrap around, running in the back right now, 32 tooth sprocket. Right now I am 12 in the front, and that's only because I cut my chain too short and I had extra sprockets around and your boy needed to ride. So put the 12 in the front and 32 in the back. I got a whole nother sprocket set up at home. We're going to change the gearing up a little bit. On the back, as you can see, I'm running that Anarchy Nation. Oh, Apex brake lines. That's the company that makes those stainless steel brake lines on my front end. Get you a pair if you want them. And as we come to the back, your boy Rob Stunts, as you know, getting the titanium game done. And got over here the Leo Vance exhaust. And on the back, as you can see, the Galfer stickers. I don't know if you saw on the other side. Rear, I went with high price brake lines, rotor. It's a thicker rotor. The brake lines, yeah, all leading into a junction valve that's in here on this master. I'm probably going to get rid of that and get a normal handbrake set up, because I'm getting to the point now in sit downs that I feel like if I wanted to transfer the handbrake to start learning it, I actually could. But the pain is when you push the handbrake, the foot brake comes up. When you push the foot brake, the handbrake moves at the same time, and it's just weird to, learn how to release one and go to the other. But I'm gonna try to work on it though, see if I can get it. I'll be the junction valve goon. Then to this masterpiece that protects it all, Anarchy Nation, once again, hooking me up with the dope suspension cage. I need to tighten. I don't have no Allen keys. Hopefully I don't lose that guy. But as you can see, I'm putting in work on her. And I just got to put some Loctite on these, tighten these sliders down so they don't go nowhere. But, yeah, man, the cage is a beauty. I'll let y'all see how it operates, keeps everything off the ground. As you can see, my pegs, they barely take any damage, especially this one that's already bent up a little bit, so it's actually out of the way. Rear sub cage barely hits until, you rock her over a little bit, and then she'll hit. But like I told you before, the bars assist in helping in the crash, if they even hit. Yeah. And like I said, see that spot there? That's where the axle slider hit a little bit. And I feel like if you don't hit it hard enough, it could do some damage. But yeah, that's Ruthie for you, man. Like Z125 at its fullest. As you can see, we got the little cam covers on the front, and the cam shaft, or the cam sprocket cover on this side here. That was bought cheap. I forget what website that was on too. It might have been on Wish or something like that, maybe even Amazon. But yeah, I love her, man. Like, it don't get no better than having something that you literally built from the bottom up. Like, when I got it, as y'all know, she was a stock girl. She ain't had nothing done to her. Look at me, I'm over here crashing it for y'all, and I'm slightly tweaking my drums. Yeah, she ain't had nothing with her. And from the bottom up, I put this bike together, and yeah, it's been a journey. But not being able to do no wheelies, being able to do a little bit of wheelies. But yeah, that's my Stunt Z125. She's a beauty. I love her. You drop her back a little bit, she treats you good. And I'm starting to learn that I can almost do certain, like, go around in a U. So I'm gonna start working on that. But I'm gonna get to this grind out here. As you can see, it's a beautiful day. And yeah, like, subscribe, comment if you got any questions on anything on the bike, any deletes that you see, anything that I did. I'd be glad to tell you how I did it. But anyway, I'm your boy. You know where to find me. Hit me up. Peace.